Morning, guys. Me again. Inspirational post by Leverson. Today, I'm just going to get straight into it. It's going to talk about trusting yourself. Okay, so what I'm going to mean by that is trusting yourself is if you can see what's going on now in the moment within America, with all the wall going up and the economy and the state of jobs, and where people now, they've actually stopped paying them money and some people are still going into work, and also what's going on over here as well within Britain. You have to trust yourself to actually do your own thing. I'm going to keep going on about it, and I'll keep going on about it, and I'll keep going on about it all the time. There's nothing better than for you to actually work for yourself, because the way that things are now, the climate, the government, the way that things are changing over that side of the water and over here as well in the UK, things are happening over there, and what happens over there always comes over here. We know this has been going on for years. They see us as their ally, and we are the small fish in a big massive pond at the moment. And it seems like that the waters are starting to come over the edges and it's starting to come inland. So basically they're going to be taking over this country in the near future. It's going to happen with all this new world order, one government, one rule, just for a specific number of people to actually run the whole entire globe. And even these things that are going on now where you can actually get microchips and it's got all your data on it, where they've been doing it in Sweden and other countries and trying it out there, and I think it's been happening also in Japan. It's going to be coming over soon. So all I can say is, right, just be very careful, but trust yourself when you have to think about you. They've actually got a government shutdown over there where people can't pay their bills. It's happening over here too, where people can't pay their bills, and it's getting harder. It isn't going to get easier. So these people who are working for the government thinking that they were safe, no, and they're still going into work. Some of them are still going into work and not getting paid, but they still believe that they were safe working for the government. And now even the government doesn't care about the government and their employees. And for what that man's saying over there, the one with the funny hair, and he talks sort of funny and really pronunciates his words. But if you watch his mannerisms, when he's asked a direct question and it's something where he's lying, his voice register comes down low. When he's telling you a lot of bullshit and lies, he's very animated. He gets like a cartoon character, and he's really in there. Who will pay for the wall? Who will pay for the wall? Who's going to pay for the wall? Now look what's happened. This is a distraction to something else. So trust yourself to work for yourself, because there is no way that these sort of people are going to be looking out for your best interests if they can't even look after their own. And there are people there with families, and how they're going to pay their mortgages, how they're going to eat, what are they going to have to do. They're going to end up, because no landlord, no bank is going to say, well, you know what, I'm waiting for my money. No, because they're quick enough. They like to get then to sell that. They'll get a big lump sum back of money and sell it on again. We know how it works. Money talks, and if you haven't got no money, you're absolutely screwed. Work for yourself. It's one of the easiest things that you can do, but also the hardest at the same time, but it's the most rewarding. Yes, you're going to have to put the hours in. Yes, you're going to have to graft. But if you're trusting yourself already to actually go and work for somebody else, but you don't know how safe you're going to be, even though you think you're going to be safe, what is the point of going through all that heartache, that pain, that sweat, and not knowing from day to day where it's going to go? So do you think this is going to be the end of it, where you're in a job for 10 years, you're in a job for 7 years, for 5 years, next thing you know, it's cut? Look what happened over here with all the guys that were working at the hospital. And then everything just shut down. How many people that then had lost jobs, how many people had put a lot of money into it, they had to pay their guys, and they couldn't pay them? Was it Carillion, I think it is. And now they're trying to find another financier to come and take over that bill to get that up and running again. But then there are still people, and this is just coming up just before Christmas and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Really, it doesn't matter what time of year it is anyway when these sort of things do happen. But they do happen at the most unexpected times when you think that you are safe, but you're not. The only time you're going to be safe is to get yourself organised, get yourself in the right frame of mind to say, you know what, I'm not going to wait around for the bomb to drop. Or if it is going to drop, I'm going to make sure that I'm doing something about it. So at least I know I can get to higher ground, or I can get underground, or I can get somewhere where I've got some form of safety net. But at the minute, some people haven't got a safety net, because don't forget, a lot of us are living from paycheck to paycheck. And it will happen as well when you're